Good day and buenos dias to everybody who is watching the Salt Church Encouragement Online. Well, today we have a special treat for you because we have a guest encourager. His name is Pastor Ryan Morton from Keynsham Elim Church in the UK. And Pastor Ryan has been coming over to Salt Church. He's preached in the church and we've become very good friends and we're co-workers in the Lord. And Pastor Ryan wants to encourage us today and remind us that Jesus will never leave us nor forsake us, and that Jesus is with us in the midst of any and every storm.
Hi there, Pastor Chris and Helena. It's a privilege to be able to do a short word for you today. I hope you're well over there in sunny Spain. I'm not sure if it's sunny at the moment. I presume it's sunny, whereas over here we've been hit by storms and rain and just regular British weather. I'm sure you're all missing it, right? I'm Pastor Ryan from Keynsham in England. I've come over a few times and spoken to you on a number of occasions, and I just love coming over there to Spain, to Salt Church, and to share with you and spend some time with you. You have an amazing pastor, Chris and Helena, two amazing individuals. Look after them, appreciate them, and but I want to bring a short word for you, just for a few minutes today, if I can, out and about on my regular, what seems to be daily walks with the dogs, out in the woods, and they're two springers, they're running around somewhere. And the other day I was, even in the middle of our storms, literal storms over here in the UK, I was reading Matthew chapter 14, the episode where Jesus met his disciples walking on the water. And of course at first they were struck with fear. They thought it was a ghost. They were hit also with anxiety because they were in the storm in the dark of the night. And obviously they were tired from being on mission after mission, non-stop mission. And they just fed the 5,000 people from a small boy's small packed lunch. I mean, how on earth do you even begin to do that? Well, Jesus can do that, because Jesus can do the impossible, and he can do the impossible in your lives. I want to encourage you today that this world is going through a storm. The storm of this COVID, this virus, and the way it's affected our world actually. It's brought a real time of perhaps anxiety and fear, stress. You feel unsure, unsettled and uncertain about the future. And it's been a real storm, and plus on top of that you may have your normal other storms. Perhaps health storms, financial storms, relationship storms, or whatever. But I want to encourage you today. Yes, I do believe that the Lord can stop any storm at a word. He has, and he will, and he can. However, very often we go through these storms. But the encouraging and of course good news is that Jesus, as you read in Hebrews 13 verse 5, promises never to leave us nor forsake us. He is with you in your storm. And if you notice Peter, and the episode with Peter and Jesus, Jesus was already walking on the water. He was walking on the stormy waters. And it just goes to show that he is in our storm. And actually, our next storm that we're going to face, that you may well face, whenever, and the storms of life come and they go. Sometimes we can anticipate it, we brace ourselves for it, it's still not good. Sometimes storms hit us out of the blue. And it's reassuring to know that he is already walking on the waters of your next storm, ready to walk with you. And if you're going to sink, he's ready to lift you, to rescue you, and to see you through your storm. Peter said to Jesus, Lord, if it is you, come. Tell me to come. And Jesus simply said, come. So he had to do something. very often we got to react to what God wants us to do. First and foremost, he had to stand up, he had to get out of the boat, and he had to begin to walk on the water. Yes, the waves, he took his eyes off of Jesus, and he lost faith for a second or two. He just focused on the storm, and that's where the problems are in our life. Very often we focus on the waves, the darkness, and we focus and concentrate on the storm, taking our eyes and our hearts off of Jesus. Is when we cry out afresh to him with renewed hearts that he will come to our aid and he will lift us, and once again we will walk on the water. There is no storm that would overwhelm you, for Jesus is our peace, he is our strength, and he will never leave you nor forsake you. So I say to everyone, it's Salt Church, the Lord bless you, the Lord keep you. Do not fear and be overwhelmed by the anxiety, the stresses and the exhaustion, this current storm. Be at peace, for Jesus is walking on the water, and you too, with him, with your eyes fixed on him, can walk upon any given stormy waters. Be encouraged today, have an amazing day, and be blessed. God bless, and take care.